Hello, my children. My name is Papa Voodoo. I am a teacher of the unknown. You know, the things that go bump in the night. Today, we will learn all about ghost. In folklore, a ghost, sometimes known as an apparition, a haunt, phantom, poltergeist, shade, specter, or spirit, spook, and wrath, is the soul or spirit of a dead person or animal that can appear to the living. In ghost lore, descriptions of ghosts vary widely, from an invisible presence to a translucent or barely visible shapes to realistic, lifelike forms. Now, the deliberate attempt to contact the spirits of the deceased is known as necromancy, or in spiritualism as a seance. The belief in the existence of an afterlife, as well as the manifestation of the spirits of the dead, is widespread, dating back to ancestor worship in pre-literature cultures. Certain religious practices, funeral rites, exorcisms, and some practices of spiritualism and ritual magic are specifically designed to rest the spirit of the dead. Those stories of ghostly armies and their ghosts of animals rather than humans have also been recounted. They are believed to haunt particular locations, objects, or people they were associated with in life. According to a 2009 study by the Pew Research Center, 18 to 20% of Americans say they have seen a ghost. Historically, certain toxins and psychoactive plants, such as henbane, and also drugs like peyote and mushroom juice, whose use has long been associated with necromancy and the underworld. These drugs have been shown to contain anticholinergic compounds that are pharmaceutically linked to dementia, as well as the historical patterns of neurodegeneration. Recent research has indicated that ghost sightings may be related to degenerative brain tissue or brain disease such as Alzheimer's disease. Also, common prescription medication and over-the-counter drugs such as sleep aids may also, in rare instances, cause ghost-like hallucinations. Older reports linked carbon monoxide poisoning to the ghost-like hallucinations. Hey, if you like what you see, go ahead and like, subscribe, and ring that bell for future notifications of my videos. Alright, class, now you ask, how does one become a ghost? Well, class, it could be many different ways. It could be a traumatic accident, dying in war, a sudden death, suicide, or a violent death. This is why a lot of times you'll see ghosts haunt places like houses, dolls, places like theme parks. Ghosts have been known to be at bars, coffee houses, and restaurants. Many have died in battlefields. It may be that it was the last place that the living were just before their death, or a place that they found joy and happiness from. Alright, my children, you have a ghost in your house, and you have to ask it to leave. So how do you do that? Well, one of the ways is prayers and bringing love and joy into your home. But if that doesn't work, I've got a couple remedies for you. How about sage? A way to remove a ghost from your home is smoke the spooks out with some sage. This goes back to Native American cultures. Native American ceremonies use sage traditionally to purify and bless people and places. It's been known to be used in many other cultures and religions. You can pick up sage at your local grocery store, and the smell of sage clears the space. Sage is pungent, but by the time the scent is gone, the evil vibes will be also. You can also use white candles. White candles stave off supernatural spooks. There is a positive energy in white candles. Votives are very good to have on hand when you can light them up in every room. Think of it this way. Use light to extinguish darkness. Salt. Dusting the entrance of your home with salt to keep the spirits at bay. This keeps them out. A circle of salt around the home will create a barrier that the ghosts cannot enter. A beautiful flower that you should always have in your home are white roses. White roses literally absorb activity out of your home. Add a couple tablespoons of salt to the water to help with the absorption. When the roses dry up, throw them out immediately and rinse the salt down the drain to clear out the energy they absorbed. You should consider bringing a man or woman of the cloth to your home. Either a priest, minister, rabbi, white witch, so they can help you conduct a spiritual cleaning of your home. And last but not least, my children, your voice, or the lack of it. Do not be afraid to tell them to leave. Stand in the place where the activity is and say, "You are not welcomed here." Another way is don't bring attention to them at all. Ignore them. Act if they're not even there. And to help, halt any spirit summoning activities like seances or playing with the Ouija board or holding Ouija board parties. This only feeds the unhappy spirits and make them more aggressive and more active. Well, my children, it's the end of your class today. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, class, you have the knowledge. What you do with it is all up to you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell to be notified of my future videos. Until next time, good night.